Good morning. How are you guys doing? It's Alicia from workwithalicia.com. Prayerfully, you've all been still living courageously and beautifully and above all peacefully. I have had some tremors in my piece since I created that other video, Monday or so. And so I just wanted to come and cut a video and just be really candid with you about that, because it's taken me to a deeper place within myself. Some of you may know I'm an entrepreneur, and the majority of the work that I do is online with social media and video. As you can tell, the majority of the way I've been coming to you so far has been video and my blog and such. And what I realized in the wee hours of the last few days is that my confidence, having gone through, as much of this process as I've gone through so far with stage 3 breast cancer, my confidence has been a little bit rocked, and sometimes more than a little bit rocked, I'll be completely honest. I find myself telling myself that no one's going to want to see me on video, and no one's going to want to work with me, and just all these stories that I'm making up in my head, because for the most part right now, I'm not able to show up for work the way I used to show up, meaning with the energy that I used to have, with the I still have a lot of creative ideas. I mean, that, thank goodness, that part of me is constantly flowing. We're all creative beings, but I'm tired a lot. I mean, sometimes I take 3 naps a day, 2 naps a day, and it's hard to be productive when you're exhausted in the middle of a work day. So what I have done is started working in the wee hours of the morning, because that's when I find I have a lot of energy. So kind of just working with my new rhythm to help me restore and rebuild my confidence. I mean, wow, just so much has been shaken. Just so much of my world has been rocked. And you know that I definitely work hard at staying confident and staying upbeat and staying positive, because I know that's probably 90% of me making it through this process, is my ability to really deal with what's going on in my mind, regardless of what I see happening or feel happening in the body. It's all up here. I know that. And now I'm having to really put myself on that path of not just talking about it, not just writing about it, but really being about it. Like, of really finding what is working for me to restore, rebuild, renew my confidence. I know that I have the courage. I know that I roar. But I find myself just telling myself these crazy stories that keep me from getting up and moving ahead. So I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to kind of put out there, for the day, a thought for you to think about, the stories you may be telling yourself, when sometimes your confidence may be a little bit lower than it normally is, or a lot lower than it normally is. And how are you working with that? Or are you just letting it just rise you to sadness and depression, or stopping at the stumbling block rather than moving around it, moving over it, digging under it, whatever you got to do. Finding friends that'll pull you around it, over it, under it, whatever it takes. So that's happening for me. I'm assuming if it's happening for me, it's probably happening for somebody else who's tuning in to my channel on a normal basis. Bottom line is, I run a business, and my business is on video, and for whatever reason, the powers that be have brought me to share all of this with you through the medium that I use to to promote my clients. So it's really kind of ironic, and I'm laughing now when I think about just how ironic it is. You know, you can't just talk about who you are. Eventually, the rubber's going to have to hit the road, and you're going to have to be about it. And that's what's happening for me. So, again, you know, just challenging you today to look at where some obstacles might be for you, where you may be telling yourself stories that aren't true, where you may be creating even challenges that aren't there, or making them bigger than they actually are. I don't know what it is for you, especially if you have a business or if you run a department for your company where you're in a position of leadership. You know, as a leader, we've got to work on ourselves more intensely than other people sometimes, because people are looking at us, people are following us, people are encouraged and inspired by us. So do that today. You know, do that this week. Find out where those blocks are, and you know, really sit down with yourself, and ask yourself what you can do to unravel those stories, unlock those chains, and start moving again. Okay? Get that confidence up. Keep it up. That's what I'm working on. That's what I'm doing. Today I got to go do some more lab work. And I'm going to meet with these people called psycho-oncologists. So I'll tell you about that after I meet with them. But it's definitely getting time for me to deal with the emotional and mental and even the financial side, the impacts of journeying through this new chapter in my life called breast cancer. It's real, y'all, and it's a lot. So anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling here. I hope I left you with something. I trust that I left you with something valuable to think on and to work with, as I'm going to be doing today and for the next few days. Okay? So again, this is Alicia with workwithalicia.com. Please click the link below. Go to my website. Check out my blog. Got a lot of really good stuff over there. I'm just going to keep moving forward, you guys. Keep moving forward. Thank you for coming to the channel. And I'll share some more as soon as some more stuff comes up for me, okay? Be strong, be beautiful, and above all, be courageous and be peaceful today.